Hey, this is the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. I'm your quiz master, Shu. Today, this is the last episode of season 2, and we'll be taking a short break after this, but stay followed, stay subscribed, stay whatever, because we're working on a little twist for season 3. But on the hot seat today, the end of season 2, is Roy Cannaday from the Dice Tower. He's a reviewer, he's a video editor, he makes a nice bookend for our season as well, because we started it off with another Dice Tower veteran, Sue Sheldon. So, hey, Roy, welcome to the show. We're glad to have you here. He's also working on his first game design, so I'll let him tell you a little bit more about this. So, Roy, welcome to the show, and tell us what you're working on.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on, Shu. Yeah, I do all sorts of board game media stuff, and I work over at the Dice Tower editing a whole ton of reviews. But yeah, I'm also working on this crazy fast 4X space game called Last Light that's going to be coming out. I know, Shu, you're particularly mad at me for the fact that it's not out yet.
Yeah, why'd you show it to me so early? That's the problem.
I know, I got to show it to you pretty early in the process, and it's still on the ways, coming to Kickstarter, hopefully the beginning of next year. So it's been a long road. Who would have known that publishing a game would have taken so long?
Yeah, it's like now we have to wait for you to get your Kickstarter in order, and then we have to wait for the Kickstarter, and then we have to wait for you to make the game. So well, wait, I'll just try to pretend I've never seen it until it comes out. So all right, well, just so the viewers can kind of get to know you a little bit better, what is your favorite board game of all time not made by you?
So this is a game that I actually have talked to you about before, and I think I might have caused a little bit of a problem as well, because I really enjoy Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is one of my favorite games of all time. I play it with my son, I play it with my friends, I played a lot solo as well, and I know you've enjoyed the game as well, Shu, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to enjoy it too much because I don't want to buy everything. Like, there's like so many Marvel heroes coming. They haven't even really started on the X-Men yet. I'm like, oh my God, I would collect all of that stuff. So I'm trying to not enjoy the game. Well, so as we said, you're making a 4X game, and 4X stands for explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. So you're designing the 4X game, and we see more than a few of those in your personal top games of all time list. You love 4X, right? So that's going to be the theme for our first round. So round 1 is going to be called Quadruple X. There are 5 multiple choice questions, and you get 1 point for each one you get correct. And viewers at home, feel free to pause after the questions if you want to play along. So are you ready, Roy?
I am excited to see what the X's are.
All right. Well, the first question here is 1. What game has you shipwrecked on Catan, the Catan? And after settling, you explore the island while facing snakes, gathering herbs, and drinking Vegeta's potions. Herbs. Is it A, Catan Traveler, B, Ellison, the First City, C, Candermere, the First Settlers, or D, The Struggle for Catan?
The only one that I actually know is actually a real game is The Struggle for Catan. So I guess I'm going to say Struggle for Catan.
No, I'm sorry. They're actually all real games. Yeah, it's Candermere, the First Settlers is the answer. So this is a game, it's a spin-off of the Catan series, takes place in that world, but you're actually a settler exploring an island or this land. You go on little mini adventures, you do challenges, you upgrade your character, and so that's Candermere. All right, Let's go for question number 2. Which game lets you expand your city, both outward and upward, meaning taller buildings? This is a city building game. Is it A, Between Two Cities, B, Suburbia, C, Quadropolis, or D, My City?
So this is which one of these lets you make taller buildings?
Yeah, so most city building games are expanding outward, but this game lets you build taller buildings as well by stacking tiles on top of each other.
I'm gonna go with C, Quadropolis, I think.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you can actually build residential buildings and double, triple stack tiles to make them taller for more points.
Nice.
All right, good job. All right, question number 3. What game lets you flip manta rays and exploit locations in the depths of the ocean to help you buy, conquer, or quote unquote raise other locations to access better goodies? Is it A, Aquatica, B, Underwater Cities, C, Oceanos, or D, Abyss?
I'm pretty sure that I would get in trouble if I didn't know the answer to this, since it's a Dice Tower Essentials game, and that is Aquatica.
You are correct. I was wondering what that gasp was about, so I guess you do know.
I knew what it was immediately. I'm like, I love Aquatica.
Yeah. All right, that is the correct answer. Good job. Question number 4. In which game can your opponents actually outscore you in combat if you exterminate their units? Is it A, Cyclades, B, Rising Sun, C, Chaos in the Old World, or D, Bugs in the Kitchen?
I think I'm probably going to go with Rising Sun. I know the Fox faction has a lot of things that can help them get points from that.
You are correct. It is Rising Sun. Yep. Yeah, there are actually ways if you're like anticipating, you can actually even kill some of your own units to get some points that way. So nice work. All right, last question in the multiple choice round. Out of these 4 X games, which one does not support a solo mode? Is it A, Tiny Epic Kingdoms, B, Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea, C, Monumental, or D, Dice Settlers?
So I think I know that the A, B, and C do, so I'm not sure if Dice Settlers does, so I'm going to say Dice Settlers.
No, I'm sorry, Roy. It is actually A, Tiny Epic Kingdoms. Out of the box, this does not support a solo game.
I feel tricked. I feel tricked.
So you have so far 3 out of 5 points. So that's not bad. You're above 50%. So so far, so okay. All right. Okay, so now we're going to round 2. As you mentioned, you're a big Marvel Champions fan, right? So you love Marvel Champions. This is the living card game from Fantasy Flight that stars the Marvel superheroes. And you're constantly tweeting about this game, but let's see how well you know your other superhero games. So we're calling this picture round Pictures Assemble. I'm going to show you pictures of cards or other components from these games, so you have to identify the game. You can earn up to 5 more points here. And a reminder, if you're playing at home, just pause to play along. Okay. You ready, Roy?
I will attempt to be. Let's do it.
Okay. So, question number 1, name this game.
Why is my mind drawing a blank? I know the game. I've played the game. Wow, my brain is blanking. As soon as I see it.
You'll probably be mad.
I know. I know I've played the game before and I don't rate it as super highly. Why is it gone out of my brain?
I'll give you 5 more seconds to answer.
Everybody at home is raging at me.
All right. Any guesses? I'm going to call times up on you.
My brain's gonna like explode as soon as you say it, but it's fine.
Right. It is Sentinels of the Multiverse.
Right. I was like, why can't I think of the name? As soon as I saw the card, my brain just froze. I played Sentinels of the Multiverse several times.
Yeah, it's a distinct art style. All the hero cards look like comic book covers, but that is I felt like I had to include that, right? That's like one of the quintessential
for sure. Yeah, it was one of the
superhero games.
First ones. Yeah.
One of the first big ones for sure. Number 2, this is gonna be tough. And I'll give you a hint. This comes from their Kickstarter page. That's why it's kind of a older looking photo.
It's got
Name this game.
This has to be. I am really bad with these straight up trivia where you have to actually say the name of things, I think.
You must know thousands of games in your head, so.
Yeah, but this is a comic book in my head about the demon dude who cuts his horns off, and I don't know the name of the thing, and she was just gonna laugh at me as I.
Why would I do that?
Can't do the name.
I get no enjoyment out of seeing you suffer like this.
This is just you. This is just your attempt to troll everybody in the industry. It's great. I love it. I'm down for it, except when I'm the one being trolled.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Number 2, you have the correct thing in mind. It's Hellboy.
Oh boy.
The board game. Yeah. You can see from the cards. It's gonna be hard to tell unless you saw the hand.
Yeah, I saw the glove. I was like, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Whatever the name of that comic is. Yeah.
So you had the right idea, but unfortunately you didn't get it right. All right, but let's try number 3 here. Name this game.
I know I've seen it. Let's see. It's the one where you mash up the different superheroes.
Yeah, you can see an example here where the top half mashes with the different bottom half to create a unique superhero.
I'm gonna be your lowest scoring guest ever, Shu. You're gonna be like, Roy doesn't know any games. I've seen these games. I'm just blanking on the names of all of them. Where's the multiple choices?
It's the pressure of being on camera.
It definitely is the pressure with being on camera with such a high profile like show like this. It's just like, oh my goodness, I'm just nervous.
The whole industry's watching, Roy. Come on.
Oh, they're fine. I'm trying to make the audience feel good about themselves as they answer all these questions correctly.
Yeah, and you're giving them extra time to answer the question.
Is it like, it's not like Heroes Wanted?
Hey, all right, you got it.
If I vamp long enough, my brain will finally remember the name of a game that I've never actually played.
Yeah, that is correct. It is Heroes Wanted. Good job. All right, number 4. Can you name this game?
Is this like Munchkin Superheroes or Munchkin Heroes?
Is that your answer? You got to give me one answer.
Okay. I don't know the official title. I'm going to say Superhero Munchkin. Final answer.
Ooh, the other ones were not close enough. What do you think, my partner off screen?
Oh,
it's Super Munchkin.
Super Munchkin.
All right, she's giving the thumbs up. I think she feels sorry for you.
She feels bad for all my other poor answers.
Yeah, you were pretty. Yeah, I mean, if you would have said Munchkin Heroes, I'm like, no, we're not giving it to you. But Superhero Munchkin is, you're pretty much there. So we're gonna give this one to you. Sympathy point for you there. But let's see if you can get number 5.
All the help I can get. This is oh man, I have to say the name properly.
I mean,
what is the order of this? I know it is Infinity Gauntlet Love Letter or Love Letter Infinity Gauntlet. I'm not sure the order of the title, but yes.
Just give us your answer.
Infinity Gauntlet Love or Love Letter Infinity Gauntlet. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. It is correct. Infinity Gauntlet, a love letter game. But good job.
Okay, cool.
I thought that would be the one to stump you. So
I actually really enjoyed this game, so I know what it is.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, so right now you are 6 points out of 10. Again, trending slightly above average, so not terrible. But you do have
I'm above average? Wow, that's
well, you're above the 50%, not above average for the season. This is actually a really high scoring season. For some reason, like we just have a bunch of people tied for first place. But
cool.
You do have a chance to make up for it because in the final round, the speed round, you can earn up to 10 points, but you only have 30 seconds to do so. So,
oh wow.
As I mentioned, you're part of the Dice Tower. So let's test your knowledge of dice. We did the exact same thing with different games for Sue Sheldon at the beginning of the season. But we're gonna pick different games for you, obviously.
Oh, nice.
Give you a game name, and you simply have to reply dice if the game uses one or more dice, or no dice if it doesn't have any. Now, as always, we're always talking about just the base games, no expansions, promos, or variants like that. So just like out of the box base game, and all you have to do is say dice or no dice.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you have 30 seconds to earn up to 10 points, and a timer will start when I begin reading. If you want to play at home, just mute and then rewind for the answers. Okay, Roy, you ready?
Good. Let's do it.
Okay, Blood Rage.
No dice.
Correct. Orleans.
No dice.
Correct. Mousetrap.
Dice.
Correct. Dune Imperium.
No dice.
Correct. Fury of Dracula.
No dice.
Correct. Grand Austria Hotel.
No dice.
Incorrect. Sheriff of Nottingham.
No dice.
Correct. Battlestar Galactica.
Dice.
Correct. Dwellings of Everdale. Eldervale.
Dice.
Correct. Out of time? All right. We didn't get to the last one, but man, that was a really strong final speed round there. So your final score is 14 out of 20. You made up a lot of points right there at the end there. So nice work there. So you got Blood Rage, no dice. Orleans, no dice. Mousetrap, dice. Dune Imperium, no dice. Fury of Dracula, no dice. Grand Austria Hotel, dice. Sheriff of Nottingham, no dice. Battlestar Galactica, dice. Dwellings of Eldervale, dice. And the last one we didn't get to, this won't count, but let's see how you would have answered this. Atlantis Rising.
Dice.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So 14 out of 10 is not bad on our scoring scale. Oh, sorry, 14 out of 20. That doesn't make sense. All right. So on our scoring scale of all superheroes, I'd say you're somewhere between a Beast and a Spider-Man. And I say Beast because he's not the most critical of X-Men, but he's a solid character. You like him.
Yeah, there you go.
So not bad. So, better than what you would have scored if you scored poorly at another school. But
there you go.
Thanks for joining us today, Roy. Tell people where they can find you.
You can always check out my stuff on the Dice Tower, so you can check out everything over there. We're always doing reviews and live plays and things like that. You can also check out my upcoming game. It's going to be coming out from Gray Fox. That is Last Light. You can always hit me up on social media if you search Roy Cannaday everywhere. So make sure to check me out there and say hi.
Awesome. Thanks, Roy. That's the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. Now you can stop watching and go play a game. Bye.